All right, coming up next, a welterweight tilt between Conor McGregor and Rafael dos Anjos. The former UFC lightweight champion Rafael dos Anjos recently moving up to the welterweight division. It was a gruesome weight cut for the Brazilian and one that he didn't want to deal with anymore. But dos Anjos certainly a threat here at 170 pounds as he makes the welterweight debut tonight. Well, DC, you're not fighting tonight, but I know you're anxious, as I am, as Conor McGregor returns to the proving ground here tonight. This is the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history and a damn good fighter, too. Let's see what he does here tonight.
I have no horse in the race, but the butterflies are kicking my stomach up and down because every time Conor steps into the octagon, it feels like a momentous occasion. Yeah. One of the biggest stars in all of sports. He transcends the sport of mixed martial arts. A guy that has a fantastic left hand. He's very quick. He's a master of managing distance, managing space, and the speed and the ability, the eyes of Conor McGregor is something that we don't pay enough attention to when we watch him fight.
And of course, every time he competes, all eyes are on Conor McGregor, and yet more often than not, he doesn't show up flat on fight night. He rises to the occasion. The Jose Aldo fight certainly is the one that people will historically talk about, but let's see how it goes in this spot for Conor here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Dos Anjos, 3 years his senior. McGregor will have a 4-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Herb Dean. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 30 wins, 13 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Rafael dos Anjos. And now introducing his opponent.
The UFC Championship Week Season 4 20211 round games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Groovin 2021.
Weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. You will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway. All right, so here we go. This highly anticipated fight is now underway. Looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler. Am I simplifying things too much?
In this instance, you aren't, because this is what got these two men to the show.
Right.
One guy is known for his diverse attack on the feet. The other guy is known for his ability to drag the fight to the mat and put his opponents in danger from the very start of the grappling exchanges.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this jump.
Beautifully timed and placed kick there by Rafael dos Anjos.
Big body kick landed.
Back and forth we go!
Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown for him. Beautiful entry there. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble
The
defensively.
UFC Championship League Season 4 2021 Game 5 matchup coming up next. McGregor versus Dos Anjos.
Transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Big kick lands. Nice job of hiding that head kick. Oh, big elbow. I mean, that right hand landed square.
Nice defense there. Huge block.
Punch over the top.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Rafael dos Anjos. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. And there comes the separation now. And he landed the right hand there. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate. Oh, he hurt it bad with a jab.
Final seconds here of round one.
You got to check these low leg kicks.
Sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen, you probably lost that round.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
All right, here we go with round two. Round one, pretty good, not great, but some action on both sides.
We can't always hope for fireworks, Sean.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to deal with the ebbs and flows of a fight. In round number one, you saw both guys have success. Let's see who really charges out ahead in the second round. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, straight right. Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Oh! Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations.
Now, oh, and a quick entry.
Great single entry, rotation, high punch, taken for life.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Closed guard. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
So we call on the numbers here. These are unofficial, but 42 total strikes have found the mark for Conor McGregor. And striking at a 63% clip tonight against RDA. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy. You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Oh, nice combination of kicks there by McGregor. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
1.5 minutes now to go in round 2.
What a body kick.
All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight just knowing how to fight behind your jab.
Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give him.
Oh, and that is a pinpoint left hand right there from McGregor.
It is his best strike, and it's because he knows exactly where he needs to be in the octagon to land that left hand over and over again.
Try to establish that jab.
Way to hide that leg kick.
And that's the end of round number 2. All right, let us now check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and how about that flying knee?
I mean, who does that? Who jumps off the ground and throws a knee? Who propels himself to throw a flying knee? I would never.
Right.
It's too dangerous. Risk versus reward. You try anything out there, but I guess that's why it's a video game.
I probably pull a muscle or something.
Golpes precisos, com agilidade e velocidade. Excelente. Esse contra-ataque estava ótimo. Ele ficou para trás nessa.
All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets on.
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length. Of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. McGregor gets caught with that punch. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Oh, that's a big connection there from McGregor, DC.
I mean, big strike landed for Ireland's favorite son, Conor McGregor.
Dos Anjos' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Big knee! Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh! Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
So the undefeated...
Oh, big knee! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, straight right.
Oh, beautiful level change.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Ooh, what a punch.
Solid inside leg kick there for Dos Anjos. Oh, the Superman punch lands.
Big head kick lands.
Nice 1-2 there.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. He's hurt bad.
5 minutes. Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5. He's out!
Oh, my goodness!
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance in the top position.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 4 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Rafael Dos Anjos.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Paul the Irish Dragon Felder and Donald Cerrone.
You ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick-em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Oh, spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Cowboy Cerrone. Oh, that straight punch was useful, Chance.
Multiple times he's used this punch to get to the target.
Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Cerrone's got the full mount. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
Nice kick.
The UFC Championship League Season 4 20216 game matchup coming up next, Felder versus Cerrone.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing. Oh, nice right hand.
Straight right hand, no good. Cerrone going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, a nice straight there by Cerrone.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Final seconds here in round one. Round two is next. All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
All right, both fighters ready to go here with round two. The Iron Lung, Paul Felder, and Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
Good stick. Ooh, what a head kick. That right hand landed. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he is landing over and over again. His opponent will need to make some adjustments.
We show you the head strikes.
That was a thudding leg kick.
He's looking to land the right, just out of range. Cerrone, double leg takedown is true. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Felder. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. So 44 total strikes have landed for Donald Cerrone. And landing with 61% accuracy tonight against Paul Felder. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. And that one was heavy. Oh, straight right.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh! Blocks the shot. Throws a big right. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
10 minutes in the books. All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, big left hook there.
He's giving him so many different things right now. Boom! Big jab.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Cerrone. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. 70 total strikes have landed for Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Well, you've got to admire the accuracy and the efficiency as well, landing at a 63% clip thus far against Paul Felder. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got in on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but
right now it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Posturing up now, and he's out. Cerrone's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand? Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab is working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
Oh, that kick is good by Cowboy Cerrone. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Oh, nice.
And they separate. All right, he engages in the single collar tie, and with authority, goes to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Stop!
Right, man, you're losing this one. You trained way too hard to lose this one, all right?
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
That strike blocked by Cowboy Cerrone. Nice land there by Paul Felder. Always one of the more powerful guys in this lightweight division, but he says he really found himself when he made the move to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and aligned with his head coach, Duke Roufus. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count.
Oh, nice. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Don't finish this fight.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Beautiful strike. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Cerrone's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. Oh, he's really starting. Land right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. This dude needs to grab. He needs to wrestle. He has to do something. He cannot take another shot like that. Nice punch lands over the top.
Cerrone gets hit with that stiff jab there.
I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks. Another leg kick lands.
Oh, suffering there with the knee. He talked to us a lot about that on Thursday. Felt like the knees would be there. It was certain. Irish Dragon gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Keeps going back to that jab. Keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with the punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike. Pinpoint accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
What a round. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
We have arrived at this fifth and final round. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Let's keep it up.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, straight right. Cerrone gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. All right, so he connects with another punch there, kind of targeting that cut, I think.
I mean, when you get a cut on your opponent and you see it and it's pouring blood, you...
Home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it. And now he's got him hurt bad.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
The ground and pound has been there all night. Man, doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Irish Dragon gets up, but he looks dazed and confused. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. He's looking shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Under 2 minutes now to go with that attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's gotten his best shot off, finished the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
Right punches there. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Nicely done. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Relentless pressure from the top by Felder. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. The final horn sounds. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest
48-47, 49-46, and 48-47.
For the winner by unanimous decision, Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
All right, so the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was the one that truly did lead all the interactions. He's the person that truly did dictate if the fight was standing or on the ground. This is his fight. He won this fight, and he won it in dominant fashion.
And coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup.
Ready.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Straight right, he misses. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches. Big punch from the clinch.
Timing his shots. All right, so there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory if he couldn't get takedowns. That is certainly a good sign.
Right away, he got the takedown. I don't believe they could have imagined that it would work so well so early. Great job.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle.
Oh, nice job using his...
Oh, man, that was slick.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Akhmedov. All right, has the guard closed here. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is.
The UFC Championship Week Season 4 2021 Game 7 matchup coming up next at Dog vs. Askren.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hips, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
30 seconds now to go in round one. A lot of top pressure being applied here. This fight, folks, you see he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round, saved by the bell. So back to the stool, mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
All right, DC is back from the concession stand as we
Popcorn in
get
hand.
our next round underway, and you had to like what you saw in terms of the volume and the efficiency on the feet in that previous one.
Oh, he did a great job of just being active, really setting down on those right hands, showing that it was not only going to be striking, but a lot of significant strikes landed over the course of that round.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Fighters back to their feet here.
What does he do now that he's back?
Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes up.
Oh, big punch land.
Spinning back. He's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land. Oh. Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes.
Oh, looks like he's going for an arm bar here. How tight is that?
He's attacking arm bar now.
Posturing up now, then he's out. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Akhmedov. Straight right hand now, just misses. A little single collar tie there. Hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Side control now. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. 30 seconds to go. Seconds now remain in the round. All right, side control now. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes.
Hey, stop.
All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there in the previous one.
He did a fantastic job setting up his target, not hitting him, going to the body, making that investment into forcing a mistake later that will allow him to chase his finish.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Close guard. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. And now he's attempting to choke. Oh, wow. Oh!
And he's out. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. and they both stand up. Oh, single collar tie here.
Oh, big elbow.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really.
Oh, and now the hip toss in a great position now to go left in.
He did a great job of stepping all the way across to get that hip toss. Now look for him to start chasing down a submission.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Akhmedov. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock, and if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
30 seconds to go. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a hot...
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to...
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
He's going to give it to you. Eventually, he will get
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
So what's that song? This is Major Tom to Ground Control. This fighter needs to change his nickname to Ground Control.
Oh, he's got to change it, man, because we have not seen this level of ground control in a very long time.
Right.
You got to think of some of the greatest fighters ever to go back and see people that are able to control their opponents in this way. Khabib Nurmagomedov. Tony Ferguson is another guy that's fantastic on the top position. The vast majority of the best fighters in the world.
All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Continuing to find a home for these hammer fists. Nice job on the ground and pound by Akhmedov. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting the game.
All right, so he's got his head here looking to set up the guillotine choke now.
He's attacked guillotine.
Bottom fighter trying to get nicely done. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Akhmedov. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, so good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Under 2 minutes now to go.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Single collar tie now. Oh, he's He's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. There's the jab. There's another one. So the double jab gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has it very badly again. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in a row.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts. That's a big strike right there.
Akhmedov gets caught by that straight punch there. Oh, collar tie. And both fighters exchange. Oh, goes for the ankle pick now to get him down, DC. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position. Nice entry into the finish. Right.
Oh, looked like that left hand found the target.
Found the target, as it has on so many occasions tonight. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control. And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he going to do to follow up?
All right, single collar tie now. Missed with that attempt. Quick entry to get it on a single.
That was a great single. Oh, my God, he switched the lock to a high cross, rotated him, and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown.
2 minutes and counting to go in this fight.
Now he chased the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to the opponent.
And he's out. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Solid strike on the ground.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
And he's out. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Akhmedov. Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it.
What else can you say but what a fight? All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
The official. Decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest
49-46, 49-46, and 50-45.
Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Dan Funky.
Nice job by him there, as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you got to go to the judges, leave no question, right? Be the person that is so dominant that you know you're getting your hand raised. He did exactly that tonight, and he gets a dominant decision.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Tom Breeze and Matt the Immortal Brown.
You ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we've seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Oh, big elbow.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Ooh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder to his side and then trying to shove an underhook. He cannot bend down to try to get out a Muay Thai punch.
Nice double leg takedown. All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. Back to the jab now, no good.
Big kick lands.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss.
Ooh, big shot lands. Fantastic takedown lands.
All right, working inside the closed guard now.
Now the guy's got arm bar. He's attacking it on him. He's gonna attack arm bar here. Oh, man, that was slick.
Nice hammer fist. 90 seconds and counting here in our opening round.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is the opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, create this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Final seconds here of round one. Oh, he's got it going tonight. Beautiful combination of strikes there by Brown. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready? You ready?
Second round here.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. What a punch.
Brown's kick is blocked. Just misses with a left hook there. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. And they separate. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done. Oh, beautiful entry as he secures the double leg takedown. Now the hammer fist here by Breeze.
Yep, and he's got him secured in a half guard now.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Brown. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Brown's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. 2 minutes to go. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Well, Breeze has got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Nicely done. Back to the feet now. All right, referee is going to step in here. Wanted to see more action. Forcing the stand-up now. He blocks the punch. Brown gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Just misses there with the left. Strong straight left there.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep. Big punch land.
How good is that right hand? Brown's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Back and forth we go. Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind-up, no tell, just a brutal kick.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Got flipped with the right hand.
Oh, that was
right So a high amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hips, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Breeze.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Both fighters back to their feet now. Just missed with the left there. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and you come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Oh!
Brilliant submission defense there. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from Bob.
1v1 me.
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out.
Let's go, guys, work.
Best rolling up.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Take a seat. You've got to protect that body. Keep your elbows in tight. Stay focused, okay?
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Are you ready? You ready?
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. He continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton. And to watch his punch like this puts a smile on my face.
There's the jab. Now another for good measure. Nice job there by Brown. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Brown's got the tie clinched. Let's see what he can do.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up.
Oh, and the ankle pick to get him down. We'll see if he can capitalize.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position. There's no tell on that leg kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
He lands a switch knee.
He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. No! Oh, my God.
Oh, big elbow. Oh!
He's got to go chase that finish down now. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Brown's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. Down, potentially 5 to go. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Welcome to the stream, Diamond McCravey.
Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too much. And now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot. He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Brown. Oh, tags him with the left.
That left hand has been really effective tonight.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Well, Breeze is tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side? All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Gets right back up.
I mean, what is ankle pick? If he would have drove into his opponent, maybe he would have secured the top position.
Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point he is going right at that cut on his opponent's
right at the cut on the eye, just making sure he knows that I'm going to be targeting it.
The inside, he's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
All right, under 2 minutes now to decide this one.
Thought he's going to attack the triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the ball. Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down.
Can't take many of those. You better check. Big leg kick lands.
Just misses with the straight left hand.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
What a fight! official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest
49-46.
declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Tom Lee.
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him at our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish. But sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances, all you can do is control what you can control, and that's fight to the best of your ability. He did exactly that tonight.